What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day, the postseason edition. I'm going to kick it off with my top 5. There weren't that many pitchers yesterday, and we all know who's number 1, don't we? At number 5, Freddie Peralta. For this slider, he had 4 Ks in 5 2/3 innings. He did give up 2 home runs, but they counted. He was pretty good. He was solid. Good effort by
The rare case of giving up a solo homer, and it actually counts.
At number 4, Aaron Ashby for this 99-mile-an-hour sinker. At number 3, Robert Gasser for these sweepers. They were filthy.
And great pitching name.
Oh, yeah. He should have blown them away with 120-mile-an-hour heat, though.
Gasser, I barely know her.
At number 2, Abner Uribe for this slider that gets the buckle from Kike Hernandez. Then Kike hit a double, but the pitch was nasty. He also had this other slider. And at number 1, was there any doubt? It's Yoshinobu Yamamoto for his dominant performance yesterday, going 7 innings in a complete game. Woo! Giving up only 3 hits and 1 run, and that 1 run was on a leadoff home run, first pitch of the game. So it definitely doesn't count. Like, he wasn't even really on the mound yet.
He pulled the Bryce Miller ninja. You give up a home run on the first pitch and then just absolutely lock in. But then he one-upped him because he threw a complete game. Just outrageous job.
Really well done. He had 8 whiffs on a splitter. I thought his splitter looked really good yesterday. Out of 20 swings on that splitter, he had 15 whiffs for the game. Here's a look at his command. And honestly, I don't know that this was even close to the best I've seen Yamamoto, which is saying something. Thought he was missing his spots a little bit. He wasn't as sharp as he can be, but he was freaking great. He was so good that he became the first Dodger since 2004 to pitch a complete game in the postseason. The first Japanese-born pitcher to pitch a complete game in the postseason. The first one since 2017 by anybody. Dodgers are now the 5th team in the last 50 years to have starters go at least 8 innings and allow no runs or 1 run in the first 2 games of a postseason series. And Yamamoto did not allow an opponent to bat in this game with a runner in scoring position. The first time since 2010 when Roy Halladay did it during his no-hitter. Now, he did have a runner in scoring position as he was running around the bases, but no batter hit with a runner in scoring position. And he is the 4th pitcher to allow a leadoff home run and throw a complete game in postseason history. How about those stats, Will?
And Ninja, after those first 2 incredible starts, the Dodgers now have their 2 best pitchers going, Glasnow and Ohtani.
We were just talking about this. We talked about this yesterday, and Will and I were talking about this off camera. I literally don't know who the Dodgers' number 1 pitcher is. Like right now, Blake Snell is pitching lights out. And, I think if you said Snell was their number 1, I'm not going to argue with you, but Yamamoto was the number 1 all season.
He's going to finish number 2 in NL Cy Young to the one and only Paul Skeens. So I feel like Yamamoto's season went under the radar a little bit. He was steady and awesome throughout.
I agree. And then you have Shohei, who is, I think the Dodgers pitchers would say he has the best stuff out of anybody on the staff. And he always he's a guy who rises to the occasion. I could say he's number 1. And then Tyler Glasnow, the sex god, he's number 1 on my wall right now. And he has ridiculous stuff. Preseason, I had said, I think this Dodgers pitching staff, this Dodgers starting rotation is the filthiest starting rotation of all time. And during the season, I don't think it was. Like during the season, we had injuries and stuff. But right now, I think that's right. Like, this is crazy. One other thing regarding Yamamoto is he's changed his mechanics since 2024. Here's his mechanics from the 2024 postseason. You can see he's kind of rushing to the plate. Basically, his windup is a slide step. And now he's introduced a pause back into his mechanics. In 2022, when he was in Japan, he had a more traditional Japanese mechanics, which is the pause at the top. He did away with that because he felt like it was causing him arm issues, so he had no pause. And then he went back to a little bit of a pause at some point this year. And I haven't heard anybody discuss it, but I think that may help him gather himself to help his command and at least help him concentrate. So it's kind of funny that a guy that's that in tune with his mechanics is kind of constantly tinkering.
Andrew, we're kicking off the corner with the Teoscar tank. Hernandez, he might run the bases like a third grader, and he's a disaster in right field, but man, can this guy rake. His 4th homer of the postseason and 10th ribeye steak. And his dinger is actually tied for dong of the day with Max Muncy's meat missile. Extra mustard, just hit the skin off this thing. 110 off the bat.
Do you see how much that like 2 extra feet made a difference between the chaos ball from the day before?
Oh yeah, good call. I got robbed of a salami sandwich the day before, but he goes out the next night and gets the code dinger of the evening, and that's your dong.
Now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. It's Brewers legend here, Eric Thames, taking off his shirt, getting the crowd fired up, looking like pitching ninja.
Exactly like pitching ninja.
He may have a few LBs on me, though.
You're more cut.
Oh, without a doubt. My picks of the day today are a 4-leg parlay. I'm going to take George Kirby for 4 Ks or more, then take Shane Bieber for 4 Ks or more, take George Springer to have at least a hit, and Jorge Polanco to have 1 or more hits. What would your picks of the day be?